Some of them do not sleep, actually. Some of them are teams of people who play on the same computer, same account, and they just rotate out while the others sleep. So no, there are teams out there that do not sleep. There are players out there that do not sleep. And have been on 100% uptime since the league launch.
It's true.
And then there's also teams of, 6 people that are running, 5 of them are running content and one of them is just trading to get currency. I don't know. It's just the way they like to play. I don't know what the point of that is. I know some of the teams that do that in 6 where they run 5 people running finding currency and trade items, and then 1 person just doing trades. They're doing that so they get enough currency to make like ridiculous builds, and then they make YouTube videos out of those builds. And they do it early enough in the league that people will flock to that content to get more information about their league starts and stuff like that. So if you keep an eye on YouTube, you'll see in the next day or two, you'll see try these 6 builds, and they have 3 or 4 to 5x currency in each one, and then they do a showcase on how to play it. I'm just doing a YouTube journal of this character, and eventually I'll cut all these videos up that I'm streaming, and I'll throw them up on YouTube when I'm working next week. As something to do in the background while I work. No, I mean, these are people you probably don't know about. These aren't big name streamers. These are gonna be smaller groups of people that do videos for PoE Eternity and things like that. People you don't probably realize that don't actually stream themselves. Oh my god, that's tough. My god, that's not even the strong wolf. What the heck?
My spirit is spent.
I'm fighting mobs that I have no idea how to fight them because I've never seen them actually do anything. Die.
Whoa.
Ow.
Let's see. Okay, so how do I...
Ow.
About got my ass kicked there.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes if you get surrounded or if you get frozen. That's tough.
Not today.
Yeah.
Permanent onslaught. Yay!
Congratulations. You know what that means? Nothing.
It means I move really fast.
And you attack fast, and you have 20% increased damage.
Yep.
And you're a real boy.
It means I have ascended. It's good stuff.
Well, I'm glad that you ascended. I also need to ascend once I get to the next town.
Can you feel it? Despair thick as cloth.
Oh, so much content. So much content.
Next is next ascension is permanent phasing. Pretty sure.
That's pretty cool. You're doing a raider, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best ascendancies right now.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm gonna have to.
Bolt cross? What does that mean?
I'm gonna have to run and do my grocery shopping trip here in about 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like the do you order online and then just go pick it up?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you should probably look into that. It's really nice.
I'm not getting that much. Um,
Doesn't
It's
matter.
just my,
We click list everything.
it's just it's Kroger is literally right down the street, and
So it is for us too. But I'm there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, hey, I'm here. They come out, they bring my stuff to me, and then I'm like, all right, bye.
and it's fine. But like, you know, all I'm really gonna get is just a second here.
How do I want to do this? Excavated has essences. Essence. Monsters. Chests. Okay, so we got chests. I want chests. I like touching all the chests. Let's do it.
Standing there.
Can I get all this stuff? Or not really.
I always love
Tread
a risk.
carefully.
Yeah, sorry. All I'm gonna be getting is because I bought like the food for my weekend when I left work.
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna be getting is cinnamon rolls.
Probably shouldn't get through your job. Don't you get a discount?
You'd be surprised. So not on food. The Walmart's discount that it gives to employees. First of all, it's only 10%.
Oh, that
And-
sucks. Thought it used to be
yeah,
higher when I was working there a long time ago.
How long ago? Because I've been there for 10 years. More than 10 years now, and
2005,
it's-
2006.
So yeah,
Around
that
there.
would have been. I guess that would have been before.
Yeah.
But in my whole time at Walmart, which is like I said, a little over 10 years now, it has been 10%.
Balls.
And it doesn't apply to food. With some like, it applies to like drinks, right? So if you
I
buy
believe in
like
treading
tea or
light.
something, then you get a discount on it. But nothing else. Like no actual food items get
Gotcha.
a discount applied to them.
The
But it applies to like all the other stuff.
the reason we don't make a 3-man squad home is because we have different play times and we have different schedules. So we just kind of play as we can, and then once we get to maps, we'll link up as we are all online together.
There's an Asmeri.
Is that right?
And do stuff. So I'll be getting cinnamon rolls.
The truth is, you guys are just way too slow for me. That's what it is.
I mean, I literally said that the first day. I was like, I'll slow you down, and I'm not.
And I was like, yeah, you will.
So-
Bye. You're like, yeah, I know. I was just trying to be nice. What is this channeling
Doesn't bother me.
thing
I'll
worth?
get it
It's
when I need to.
4 passive. What's a 4 passive medium cluster? A chaos? Whatever. I think it should be more, but
Anyway,
I
so it's
digress.
cinnamon rolls. Kroger has some cinnamon rolls that are like really, really good.
Hey,
pretty
what's
cheap.
this? What's this
And-
other door here?
what other door?
Tarn Arena. Never mind.
And alcohol. I'll be getting alcohol.
It'll be time for that soon enough.
Keep your wits about you.
How are those guys not in Act 3 and Act 4? Did they not play yesterday? My father has really slow internet, so he just got access yesterday, so he's been pretty much going balls to the wall since he got on. And
I barely played yesterday.
Cluster played a little bit yesterday, but he's also not speeding his way through. He's still new to the more recent Path of Exile, so he's going through and still learning the campaign and everything. Yeah, Acmatic Bow is my father. He's like 69.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. It's a
Nice.
perfect number.
hmm
Mhm.
So I to be able to play on launch day, because I work overnights, and I usually go to bed around like between 2 and 4 in the afternoon. And the launch would have happened at 4 o'clock. So if I had followed my normal schedule, I would not have been able to play launch day at all. So instead, I went to bed.
I can't do this just yet.
Slightly. I went to bed as soon as I got home from work that day, and then slept till around 2 o'clock, and then got up and played. So when I came home from work, the next day after that, I played for a while. Like I played from when I got home, for a while. But by the time 2 o'clock rolled around, I had been up for 24 hours, and I was pretty exhausted. So
Yeah.
I like around like 1:30 or so, I was like falling asleep while playing. Like I'd wake up and having run my character into a wall somewhere. So
It's my
I've done
lucky
that.
day.
Run my character into a wall somewhere. Yeah, I've done.
So good at Path of Exile, I could play in my sleep. Meanwhile, running into wall.
ooh. The Storm Charge is probably really good with either Absolution or the new Lightning Rain thing.
Maybe. Immune to physical damage. Oh, stack deck too. Rude. Rude.
Dude, stack decks are awesome.
Yeah, I've saved all mines that I've gotten so far in the game.
I haven't gotten any yet, but I know I will be saving them and then selling them in bulk. Like that's just the way to go. I love going fast.
You said. Do it. Slam build? Yeah, I love Slam. I did Act 6 and got bored and didn't play. Yeah, Slam builds are cool. Oh god, my life. Slam builds are cool. I'm frozen. And then I was playing a Tectonic Slam one-shot build. That was pretty cool. To like, I ended up buying a really nice weapon that was way too high level for my character. So as soon as I was able to use it, I was doing like 400 plus physical DPS in like Act 6. I was just one-shotting all the bosses, even that had multiple phases. They would just fall over dead as soon as I hit them. It was pretty funny.
There is already a video out of someone having made one of those for this league.
Yeah.
The one Quackman.
Whack.
Yep.
I can't do this just yet.
For the Kelgar!
It's like does 100 and apparently it was really crazy at launch, and they literally like have nerfed
Hot fixed it.
again. Yeah, they hot fixed nerfed some stuff so that it doesn't, because it was ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
And now it only does 108 million damage in a single hit.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
I believe in traveling light.
Wonder how that works. Ivory bow.
It explains it.
Decimation bow. Ivory bow. Got good damage, 90%. I can still add physical to it. It may even end up being more than mine. Mine has the bleed damage.
Since that's all of your damage.
Well, mine has 20% increased damage with bleeding, or 22%, something like that. 22% increased damage with bleeding.
Amount of damage.
Yeah, and it does 141 physical. It does like 130, I think, physical DPS or something like that. 150. I need to get a bow that's more like 200 to 300 right now.
That's a little better than my 41 damage though.
Well, not only that, but early on you can use bows that have elemental damage as well. Because once you get to Act... What is it? Act 4? You can get Brutality. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should swap in Brutality. Because I'm doing like no damage. Played Legion. Yeah, Legion was a good league. I like the new Legion mechanic. Or Legion. I like the new season mechanic. Because it's interesting, it's different. It's a little slower, which is not a bad thing. I mean, Heist was slow until you got to the late game. I feel like it's going to be slow until you get to the far end game, and then you're just going to be like, blah, 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 blah. Because you'll have like 30 or 40 explosive detonations you can set off. Ooh, an anti-bleed flask. Panic, though.
That fucking chill mechanic from those from the dudes in the excavation can be rough.
Keep your life.
Yes, it can. It can be very rough.
Some hairy moments.
Yeah, I had a few of those. Got chilled. Didn't get frozen, but I got chilled. That's when you have to like
35 life, 25 move speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 51. I can put cold damage on him, or cold resistance on him.
Farewell.
Naval mines, then go kaboom. Oh, traps. Yes, right now I have like 4 or 5 explosive I can place, and then once you get to the logbooks or the maps of these, you get way more. You get like 15 right now in Act 5, and then once you get to maps, it'll be like 20 something, and then by the time you get to like T16 bossing, it'll be like 35 or so.
Vinia's token. Hadn't seen that one yet.
Thank you, Aina.
There we go. This is split arrow, right? Vicious projectiles. That's pretty damn good. What's this one? Puncture? Puncture has maim. I need to swap out maim for brutality, so let's do that. 4. What will you do with 35? I'm going to blow the whole map up. Yeah. What I'm going to do with 35. And that's just me speculating. I don't know if you'll actually be able to get that many. Brutality. Boom.
Immune to physical damage. That's not a good one.
That is not a good one.
That's not a good one. I think I'll pass on that one.
Come on, it's tempting though, right?
That the whole immunity thing is a terrible mechanic choice. Like, it's just bad. It's a non-choice.
Oh, used when you start bleeding. That's a good roll. Now I just need to put bleeding on it. That's not bleeding.
Like, it should have been like monsters take 75% reduced whatever damage.
Nice.
That would have been a
Nice.
effect that makes sense.
Look at that beast. What we wanted.
Finding the way to the world.
We'll put maim
Save you this time.
over here. We don't want summon golem. We'll get there to that.
What is it, Exile?
So, immune to physical damage, you just have to rely on the bleed to kill him, right?
Bleed is physical damage.
Physical damage.
You cannot kill anything with physical damage unless you have elemental damage.
I've got a little elemental damage.
Not enough to worry about.
Yeah, not enough to. They kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a terrible mechanical choice. Like, It should have been like they take 75% reduced damage, right? Then it's like, well, then you have to like think about it. Like, you're like, okay, do I do enough damage that with 75% reduced damage, I'll still be able to like make this happen? And then you have to actually think about it and make a choice. But with like immune, there's no choice. It's
What do
just,
you need now?
oh no, I can't do this at all.
Yeah.
This content is not available for me.
You will be remembered.
I'm in Act 4. I need to go to Act 7. Act 7.
Now the question is, how do you get away from them?
You don't activate that node. Like
Yeah, you just don't put it in the explosion range. You'll see all the items that turn green inside the explosion range. You just leave that one from turning green.
Well, I'm just trying to get away from them.
So you activated it with that, and then
I didn't activate it
Oh.
on purpose.
well, then you have learned the valuable lesson of this league, which is you have to read.
I read
You have
it.
to read the things.
I read. I didn't think it was in range. It didn't look like it was in range.
It
But
turned,
ob-
like I said, it turns.
But
green.
obviously it was.
That's funny.
I got away from them.
I haven't made that mistake yet.
Neither.
All right. So with puncture now, with brutality, it's doing 1,000 or 1,300 DPS with just hits, which is up to 1,600 in a single attack, and then its bleeding is 46. 4,600 per second.
I can't do this just yet.
Bad. Ow.
See you.
I don't know how to strength for you.
Let's go do this guy. Oh my god, this guy's gonna be tough. Ow. Really need to make those clouds that he shoots out a different color. There's one.
Oh
My
do
god,
I
bro.
Try to fuse at least a third link on you.
I'm actually running into boss fights where I run out of mana with my flasks.
Score. Instant 4 link. Yes.
Oh yeah? How about Orb of Binding?
No, it was a fusing. Single fusing.
Oh nice.
Yeah, because the item was already rare.
Do I use a guide, or are you a hardcore gamer? Hardcore is when you make the build yourself. I follow a template, and then I make it my own as I understand the build and get further. And based on what drops and what I run into, I'll manipulate my build so that it falls in line with whatever I've been given. Because sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. If you don't get lucky, you have to adapt. Because you can't play a build like, you know, the ones that they show you on YouTube, because they show you something that's already finalized. They don't show you how to get there, right? They don't show you how to itemize from the start to where the video shows you they are. And they don't show you really how to do crafting on the items that you need. So that's the kind of stuff I'm more interested in. It's how do you get from
Doesn't become this.
start to finish? That's really the hard part. I know I'm taking axe nodes for my bow, but it's for a reason.
Making axe nodes for your bow, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Because the axe nodes give you physical damage with ailments, no matter what weapon you're using. And then when you get Lionized Fall, you can put that into the slot nearby, and that will give you bow skills out of whatever weapon skills are nearby.
Well, fighting is fun.
Yeah. All the bosses get pretty chunky as you level. Like Gruth Call. Gruth Call took me a little while.
Be careful.
I mean, it took... How long did it take people to get to maps? Like 4 hours? 5 hours?
Day one.
It was like 4 or 5 hours, but I mean, most people were getting to maps by like hour and a half when they were speedrunning the old campaign. Now it's like 5 times longer with those same speedrun strats.
Combination of less damage done from all abilities, and they lowered movement speed
On everything.
on pretty much everything, yeah. And then they also completely changed the all the movement mechanics, all the dashes and everything.
Yeah, they don't have cooldown as much anymore.
Yep. So, all those things together. I have heard that there are people that like some of the people who speedrun the game are like they hate it so much that they're like I'm thinking about not playing this game anymore.
Other than looting and trading, do I use any other mods? No. I mean, I use a filter for items in game, and then I use
But who
a
does?
pricing tool to help me price out items, and then I use a trade companion to help me trade items more efficiently, so I don't have to spend so long searching for things. Kind of your standard PoE thing. Most players in PoE that if they play long term will have all of these tools. And then there's path of building, so that you can theory craft, manipulate your build and walk through and stuff like that. You can,
Building is so useful.
and you can see all your buffs and everything when they're up, how much damage you do and how much damage you do against certain boss types. Like if I import my current character into path of building, I can see my exact numbers and damage. Not just what the tooltip here shows you, but my actual true representation of damage.
Superior Siege Ballista.
Nice. Now you can siege things even faster.
You promised me logbooks.
Uh-oh. Ghost inside my monsters. There are two big things I hate about this game. First, you get 4 chest slots for free and you just run out of space all the time. Yeah. Like 20 of the same things drop. They just drop unstacked. Yep. A lot of people have a problem with that, but they've gotten better about dealing with stuff like that. Like earlier, I went into Heist and I opened a chest and it dropped 8 chromatic orbs in a stack. And
it stacks them sometimes. It's nice.
yeah, but if you kill a bunch of individual things, the loot system rolls you, whatever it gets. So every time you kill something, every time you loot something, it's a random number generator. So if you open something now that has a lot of currency or something in it, it'll drop stack currency more than it did before, which is nice.
Yeah,
But
still
yeah,
sometimes
that's
it's like here's a whole
it's not
stack items,
yeah, it's
but
not as bad as it used to be.
Sometimes it does. Yeah.
Like